Pope Francis talking about the abuse in the church. He made his first Vatican appearance since a bombshell report accusing him of covering up accusations of sexual misconduct against an ex-Cardinal. The Pope mentioned church officials' lack of response to abuse in Ireland, but he did not mention the abuse accusations in the United States at all. Our chief religion correspondent, Lauren Green, has the news now. Lauren?
Hey, Shep. Well, as you know, the Wednesday general audiences are supposed to be a spiritual event where pilgrims from all over the world can see the Pope in person, sometimes for the first and only times in their lives. Well, today's audience had a dark cloud over it. As you mentioned, it was the Pope's first public appearance since a controversial letter was released by a former Vatican official. The church has been embroiled in a sexual abuse controversy and calls for the Pope himself to resign. The letter alleges he knew the depth and scope of the abuse long before it became public in Pennsylvania's grand jury investigation. The Pope did not address the letter or the investigation, but expressed remorse for sex abuse victims in Ireland, whom he met with during his recent trip to the country.
Church authorities in the past weren't always capable at adequately handling these crimes. The meeting with some survivors, 8 exactly, left a deep mark on me, and in many occasions I asked the Lord for forgiveness for the scandal and the sense of betrayal that was caused.
Now, since the letter's release, the American Bishops' National Review Board calling for an investigation led by non-clergy members into the misconduct into the church. Chef?
And we're hearing from the Archbishop who wrote that letter.
Right, it's Vigano. He broke his silence today in an Italian blog saying what he did was out of love for the church. Vigano said he was, quote, serene and at peace, but saddened by attempts to undermine his credibility. He also said, quote, I spoke out because by now the corruption has arrived at the top of the church hierarchy. Vigano's claims have thrown the papacy into turmoil because Francis has always expressed a zero tolerance for priest sexual abuse of minors, and now there are calls by bishops to investigate the accusations in the letter. Shep?
Lauren Green, live in New York.